The GPS tag stopped moving at 11:06 p.m. Just froze. It was supposed to be a normal Halloween route, candy, costumes, sugar highs. But when we traced the pin to its final spot, it wasn't a house. It was a van, unmarked, parked by an abandoned playground. And when we got there, the door was open, and all that was left inside was a trail of candy leading into the woods. Halloween used to be my favorite time of year. The smell of pumpkin spice, cold air, and fake fog from plastic machines. The way kids ran from door to door screaming trick or treat, and the crunch of leaves under their feet. I worked part-time as a neighborhood safety volunteer, basically a glorified chaperone for trick-or-treaters. Reflective vest, flashlight, walkie-talkie. Nothing heroic, just keeping an eye out. This year felt different, though. More parents watching from porches, more lights off, more houses skipping the holiday altogether. Ever since that story started spreading online about the Candy Man, some Reddit thread from a true horror forum, they said he wasn't a myth, that he was real, that every Halloween, someone dressed like a candy vendor shows up, cart, bell, the whole deal. And he doesn't ask kids what candy they want. He asks if they've been good. If they say yes, he gives them sweets wrapped in gold foil. If they say no, they disappear by morning. Everyone laughed it off. Urban legend, right? Except tonight, someone said they saw him. A white van with stripes like a candy wrapper. Driving slow. No headlights. I brushed it off until I saw the alert on my phone. The neighborhood tracking app, the one parents used to monitor their kids' routes, was flashing red. One of the kids I was supervising, Tyler, age 8, his GPS tag stopped moving. At the edge of the map, near the old Fairview playground. I figured his tracker just bugged out. That happens sometimes when they wander off or the battery dies. But when I called his mom, she said he hadn't come home yet. Her voice cracked. I told her I'd go check. The playground was about a 10-minute walk from my post. The streets were empty now, just plastic decorations fluttering in the wind. Halfway there, I heard it. That sound, like a small handbell being shaken. Soft, slow, coming from somewhere ahead. I turned the corner, and there it was, a van. White, faded red stripes. One of those old freezer vans with sliding doors. No logo, no license plate. The side door was cracked open, and I swear I saw something move inside, a flicker of color. Candy wrappers, hundreds of them, scattered across the pavement. I called out, "Tyler, you in there, buddy?" No answer. Just that bell again, closer now. I stepped closer, shining my flashlight into the van. There were no seats, just stacks of old candy boxes, melted, expired, decades old. And on the floor, a clipboard. It had a list, kids' names, and addresses. One of them was mine. I stumbled back, heart pounding. That's when I heard the whisper. Low, calm, coming from behind me. "You shouldn't be out this late." I turned around. There he was, the Candy Man. Tall, thin, face painted white with black lines like a cracked porcelain mask. Old-fashioned candy vendor uniform, red bow tie, white cap, striped apron. And in one gloved hand, a paper cone filled with candy. "Trick or treat." His voice was sing-song, soft but wrong, like a recording playing just slightly too slow. I took a step back. He took one forward. The street light above us flickered. "You've been following me," he said. "That's not very sweet." He smiled, and I saw his teeth, or what I thought were teeth. They were white, perfectly shaped, but they weren't teeth. They were candy corn. I ran. The flashlight slipped from my hand and shattered. Behind me, his bell jingled faster, louder, like it was inside my skull. I sprinted toward the main road, yelling for help, but every porch light was off, every window dark. When I checked my phone, the map had changed. The GPS that marked my position was moving on its own, back toward my house. I tried calling 911, no signal. Then my phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. "You've been good, haven't you?" Attached was a picture. My house, taken from the street. I froze. The headlights came on. The bell rang again. And this time, I saw small shapes in the back of the van. Kids, dozens of them. Faces pale, eyes wide, each holding a lollipop in their mouths, motionless. One of them was Tyler. That was last Halloween. No one believed me, of course. Police said there was no van, no tracks, no evidence. Tyler's family moved away. The story faded, just another urban legend. But sometimes, when I get home late, I see the reflection of headlights across my window. White, with red stripes. And every Halloween since, a small paper cone filled with candy appears on my doorstep, always wrapped in gold foil. Last night, I unwrapped one. Inside wasn't candy. It was a folded note. It said, "You've been good. Keep it that way." And at the bottom of the note was my address.